Hello, welcome to the Death Battle cast. We are the cast and crew of Death Battle, or some of us.
I thought you were going to say we are the Breakfast Club.
We are the Breakfast Club. Welcome. No.
Oh.
I'm Ben. I'm the voice of Wiz.
Shot that down. I'm Nick, and I'm Nick.
I'm Sam, and I'm Sam.
I'm Tori, and I'm the Genlock.
Oh, you are the Genlock.
You're the Genlock? Mm-hmm. Does that mean you're actually the voice of Chase? Michael B. Jordan?
I wish. But Michael B. Jordan's way cooler than me. So
No, he's
richer,
not.
I get it. And richer.
in better
and,
shape.
Like, way better shape. Like
Probably
proof.
wouldn't have broke his leg doing that spin
He
thing.
has two
Come
functional
on,
legs.
man. Like, man.
Didn't he get an
he
Emmy
has,
or
like-
something last night?
He said what?
Didn't he get an Emmy or something last night? Or like
SAG
an Oscar?
Awards, I
SAG
think.
Award?
Oh, just keep piling it on.
Yeah.
I can't even, like, dispute it. Like, he's not in better shape than me. He has two movies that are
About
proof
being in
of
shape.
this.
Have you seen pretty much? Yeah, Creed is just like, look how good a shape this guy's in.
Part of his arc is to get into even more incredible shape than he already was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
I haven't seen Creed 2 yet. Is
Me
it
neither.
a banger? Oh,
I haven't seen it. I really want to.
first one was fucking excellent.
Cliff Notes.
Yes.
It's okay. Directing's a little bit more boring. But
I heard it's more just like
It's a more
little bit
traditional
more
Rocky movie.
yeah,
essentially.
It's
and
yeah.
I guess that's fine. But I feel like movies. It's like, how do you make movies better?
Well,
Because
real quick, I'm going to stop you for now, and then we'll come back because I just want to thank our sponsor for this week's episode, Alien Blackout. It's a video game. We'll talk about it more later on in the show. Anyway, carry on. Thank you.
right away.
I gotta get that out like the first couple
No,
minutes.
it's okay.
so-
I feel like it's like, how do movies get better in this age? Because I feel like movies are pretty good, more consistently than they have been years ago, right?
I
So,
would
like,
disagree.
Really?
Have you I think if you look at some years in history, like I think it's like 97,
Yeah.
it's like Shawshank didn't even make the list at the Oscars. Like that's how fucking good movies were.
Yeah.
well,
Like they were fucking crushing it, like
I
firing
don't know.
on all
I don't know if I would
cylinders.
judge the Oscars necessarily
Okay,
as
but
like
they were like they had a whole
best
bunch
movies
of
of
Sure.
years,
But what
like-
I'm getting at is like, so like, okay, what I'm saying is like, I want to make a good movie. I'm making a movie. I want to make it good.
Sure.
What are the things that you tackle, right? Maybe we can do something cool with the directing. Maybe it's going to have this crazy, excellent writing. Maybe it's going to have these phenomenal actors or whatever. I think if you can just hit like at least one or two of those and nail them pretty good, then you can probably have more than likely like have a
solid
good movie.
at least.
Yeah. So
Sure.
with Creed, my opinion, it doesn't take any risk in those areas. It just kind of plays them by the books. And I think you kind of got to like hit one of those areas in a unique or like a very like cool, interesting way.
take a risk or experiment
Yeah,
in some way.
I feel like the
to
best
make a
things-
unique feel to it.
Yeah,
is
I
what
feel
you're
like the
talking
best things come out of a little bit of experimentation. Like,
about. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You keep playing it safe too long, and that just gets stale, and it becomes
Michael Bay.
standard.
Yeah, but that's my thoughts about Creed. Like, I feel like the first one definitely. I mean, it being a different new movie or a new different movie kind of lended to the experimentation.
Is Creed 2 basically Rocky 4 2?
No, it is
'Cause
probably it's
They have like the son of Ivan Drago or something like that, don't they? All I know is the trailers.
Yeah, it's not quite as ridiculous as
Yeah.
that one.
it's,
Well, sure, but
it's not quite as ridiculous. The main problem with the movie is that I wanted to feel for Drago's son, because they hint at he's having some struggles himself trying to fulfill his legacy or fulfill
Right.
revenge
It's like a foil to the last
or
Creed
whatever.
movie.
And they don't give him that moment. They don't really give him. And the problem is
He gets the Vegeta syndrome.
he gets the Vegeta
Man, that's
syndrome.
tough.
But the problem with that is that they hint at there's
cursed to never
something
get his
deeper
moment.
within him, but then they
Vegeta.
put Dolph Lundgren in front of him, and it's like,
Yeah.
no, this is my revenge. And I'm like, yo, let me hear what this little guy got to say about this revenge shit you going on or whatever, because he has seemingly no motivation in all this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he is.
Oh, what? What's happening?
It's the Broly movie. Drago and his son is Broly and his dad.
I mean,
Tit for tat.
I think that's
Is there
pretty
a trigger
fair.
word?
So
like
Does he just start going?
Is he deep?
Adonis!
Have you all
Adonis!
seen the Broly movie? Plot of the
He's talking
Broly.
about the new
Plot of the Broly
Yeah.
movie,
The new one
right?
now.
Is that his dad was exiled from Planet Vegeta because Broly was too strong as a
Don't
kid.
get into too many spoilers.
Yeah.
I know.
Careful.
And then now they're mad, right?
Yeah.
So stuff happens. They show up. Now it's time to fight because the movie is literally just an hour fight scene.
Yeah,
Right now it's
yeah.
time to fight, and Broly's kind of just like fighting, right?
Yeah.
That's Drongo's son.
Yeah.
He's just kind of in this boxing match,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
There's nothing more. There is more stuff to Broly. Not gonna spoil that, but
That's a little disappointing because
Ivan Drago's son. There's like nothing more there.
in the first Creed movie, like the main villain of the movie, so to speak, like he was fighting for his own, his own reasons and stuff like that, and you could see things from his perspective, and so even though spoilers for the original Creed, even though Adonis lost that fight at the end, it was still, it wasn't a disappointing ending because somebody got the ending that they deserved.
Sure. Yeah.
That's pretty too.
And honestly, when they introduced the idea of fighting Drago's son, I thought it was going to be like a foil movie to the original Creed about carrying on legacy through the next generation. So it didn't quite fulfill that idea, but it's not quite the story they were going for.
I mean, even Adonis is the reason. Like, I gotta fight him because everyone's like, I got to, and he killed my dad. I'm like, yo, no, you don't.
Same
Like,
thing as his character in Black Panther.
yeah,
Like, no, you don't.
Like,
Yeah,
no, you
same
don't.
character, yeah.
Like,
Speaking of Black Panther was the first character we had in Death Battle last year, and this year we have Aquaman versus Namor, twisting it back
Wow.
on topic finally.
Okay.
Talking about
all
Death
right.
Battle.
We've got a
It's
Death
been
Battle
weeks
talk
since
about,
we've done
guys.
this.
I don't know where he was going with that. I don't know what he's talking about.
No, we have a Death Battle coming up next week.
Yeah.
The first
Ooh.
episode of season 6, which is crazy that we've been doing this for so long. But Aquaman versus Namor, we're very excited about this episode. And we actually have a little preview of the fight to share. Now, this preview, because we're shooting these earlier in the week now, we're doing these on Tuesdays. It's going to be live on Tuesdays pretty soon, actually. We don't quite have the audio finished, but we do have a first pass of the audio. So it's not like completely mixed, but it's there, and it sounds pretty close to what it's actually going to be.
Wait a minute. It's one of those situations
so we're
where
not
we can
we're
make
not
our
filling
own.
in our own sound.
Can we
make-
if you want to?
Oh, yes.
Can we play it without audio if these guys want to just make noise?
I'm just going to go over the audio. I'm going to add to it.
Am I going to be Aquaman or Namor?
I'm
Namor.
just,
Which one do you guys want to be?
can we just
I
add
don't care.
Lynn? We can just add Lynn when we see fit. For
You're,
Was that
you're,
word
you're
we
the
used in
casting
there?
director, Ben. Casting director.
Ad
Nick,
lib.
you're
Ad lib.
Namor.
Adlin.
Torian,
Like, what?
you're going to be Aquaman.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I'm Namor.
Yes. So let's go ahead and play that
All right.
without audio,
All
I
right.
guess.
I have not seen any of this.
Me either. Lifeguard.
Oh, I love being here in my underwear.
Hey, what is the... What am I? Cannonball! Oh, my God!
Hey, I'm
Hey.
all wet now. I don't like being wet.
Hey, come in. It's clean. It's cold. It's cool. And you look... What? Wait, whoa, wait a minute.
Take this fork attack!
Whoa, whoop, bloop. God, this guy's crazy. I'm just going to stay down here and use my trident. Look at my whirlwind attack. With my muscles. Oh, wow. He just
My
decided...
fork is better! Superior fork attack!
Shut up!
Oh!
I'm drowning. Wait, I'm Aquaman.
I'm drowning.
Okay.
Wait, I'm Aquaman.
Good job, kids.
So,
I don't think we mic checked for those levels of
No,
screaming.
no,
Wow.
you didn't. I was just watching it down here. I was like, well, they peeking real hard.
So in the actual fight, Aquaman and Namor are voiced by Kaiji Tang and Todd Haberkorn, respectively, and they are way better. But
Hey!
The fact that they're at a pool, that's how it starts?
yes, so
Oh my
I mean,
God,
I'm not
that's
gonna,
so fun.
I'm not going to spoil how it goes, but it eventually gets really epic. Yeah, this one was written by Genevieve, who joined us last year as an intern and is now writing death battles on a regular basis, which is awesome.
That's so
And
fun.
yeah, she pitched the idea of like, what if they start at just like a little pool? It's
like
just
a
this tiny
neighborhood
little
community
indoor
pool.
yeah, and then it gets bigger and bigger from there. And I thought that was kind of brilliant, especially
That's fun.
since we've actually done like 3 or so different episodes in a relatively short amount of time that take place near a beach now. And funny, Aaron and Werewolf Theirwolf has done the music for each of those. So his last 3 tracks, including this one, have had some sort of beach theme at some point.
Oh, nice.
Which is funny. It was not planned that way. It just kind of happened. But yeah, when we were contracting him to make this track, I was like, hey, dude, sorry, you're going to be making another beach
More
track.
water.
Yeah.
I like it. I like when
but
they
no,
start
his
off
music
fun.
is great for this one. Yeah, we're super excited. That one comes out next Monday for first members, and then the following Wednesday on YouTube. So February 4th and February 6th. So it's going to be really awesome. We're very excited about the season. We are really pushing for some interesting variety of matchups this year. Like last year, it was very much about like the most popular requests ever. This year, we're going back to having a good mix of very, very popular requests and interesting matchups that maybe some people didn't really think about. But when we announce them, hopefully everybody's like, oh, shoot, that's a great idea. So kind of traditional death battle style. I don't know. Nick, who
Ben.
do you think is going to win? Because you haven't been working on death battle for a while. I want to hear your opinion.
No. I also, because I have not worked on Death Battle, I don't know anything about these characters.
Yeah.
All
so
I know.
who's going to win?
I'm going to say Namor because just now he was voiced by clearly the more handsome guy.
Oh, okay. That's
Wow,
probably a good idea.
okay.
That's what I
There
think.
you go.
Was me? I voiced Namor. That was
No,
me.
you were Aquaman.
You were definitely Aquaman.
I was not Aquaman.
He was Namor.
Namor was clearly the black one.
Okay.
All right, hey guys, we have an
okay.
out of context comic book panel to look at.
Cool.
That was an out of context.
What is
comment.
distract us from that? Let's bring that up. There's a mic in the way.
One of us is responsible for these horrible gifts. Oh my god.
Nobody's leaving until I find out who.
Somebody gave the God of Thunder a Richard Dawkins book.
Oh,
Oh,
no. Oh no.
Wait, is
Hulk's
that
got
is
a
that,
chemistry set. Oh, I'm looking.
Is
Iron
that
Man's got
Black
something from
Widow who
Obadiah
got
Stane.
Rocky? Speaking of tying it all back.
Yes.
Wait, so is these just like their weaknesses or like their character traits?
What do you mean? No. What like?
Well, because Hulk got chemistry, I assume that's for Banner.
Yeah.
Nick Fury's got 3D glasses.
Yeah.
Which you cannot use.
Yeah, and then like Hawkeye has bullets.
I just now noticed that Captain America got Nazi socks.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
go
the whole trick.
Sockstickas.
Sots-
Oh, God.
I'm
Well,
gonna
let's
go
bring-
with a hard no.
Yeah,
because
let's
it's-
bring that up because we have to find out whether or not it's real or fake.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Are we going to take our bets?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
That's how this
definitely
works, right?
fake.
You think it's
know?
You
fake?
think it's fake?
Because the DVD or Blu-ray Nick Fury got is Piranha 3D, which seems way too modern for that art style.
Yeah, especially next to Rocky.
Yeah, so I think it's.
Was there a Piranha 3D back in the?
Oh,
Oh,
maybe,
no,
maybe.
you're right. You're right. Piranha 3D. Well, okay. Piranha 3D. That was a movie that came out in like the 2000s, right?
2010.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if there was a Piranha 3D.
A title like that,
long time
though.
ago.
Yeah,
when 3D
I mean, it's
first
Like,
possible.
it
yeah.
could have been. Well,
Yeah, because the 3D craze has been a thing that's come and gone.
yeah.
So
I'm gonna agree with you, Sam. I'm gonna say it's fake because if that was just meant to be some generic made up movie, then cool, whatever. But then they have specifically Rocky and The God Delusion by Richard Dawkins, both of which are real. It could
Yeah.
have been anything else that was generic too.
Yeah.
can you bring that up one more time? That's the Rocky.
Hawkeye's got bullets.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's fake just because maybe the Piranha 3D thing, and I think I don't know if they'd be able to get away with that Rocky image. Like it looks too real.
I'm
Like,
gonna
too
say
legit.
fake because of a very different reason. I think that Avengers title is a little suspect.
Okay.
All right, let's see. We all think it's fake. Let's
I
find out if
think
we're
it's a
right.
really good fake.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, what do you know?
I know
you go.
good graphic design.
Good call on the piranha thing. That's what tipped me off.
Yeah.
Everything else was just crazy enough that it could very easily be
Clever,
true.
yeah.
I've seen.
Whoever did that did a
Yeah.
very good job.
What did you think? Did you think it was fake or real? Let us know. Use hashtag deathpedal. Sam,
Hey,
you got a thing, right?
I got to tell. I got to
What's
tell you about my
happening?
thing. Shush now, because it's
Oh.
important time. Let me ask you a question. Could you survive standing face to face with the xenomorph, the perfect bioengineered killing machine?
Sure,
well,
I might.
Maybe.
thanks to the fine folks at Foxnet and D3Go, you can find out for yourself. Put your nerves to the test in a new chapter in the Alien franchise, in Alien Blackout. Available now for your mobile device. In Alien Blackout, you must do all that you can do to stay alive while trapped aboard a crippled space station that is carrying a deadly alien. You know, like the ones from the movie.
Alien.
Xenomorphs. And that guy is definitely not going to make friends on the space station and is ready to tirelessly hunt you and your crew down. See if you can survive the 7 fear-inducing levels as you take the reins of Amanda Ripley. Yeah, that's, the Ripley's daughter. So,
From Alien.
yeah, it's a good person to be. If you're going to be in an
Lovely
alien
Vince
situation
face.
and you have to take the reins of anyone, pick any of the Ripleys. Those are good reins to have. They've got experience.
From Alien.
Yeah, which you may remember is Ellen Ripley's daughter if you don't get what we're getting at. Guide your crew in Alien Blackout through increasingly challenging situations, only using your wits and the station's failing emergency systems. The unpredictability of both the alien and her crew can spell total defeat for the entire station if you don't keep it together. So, let's see here. Click on the link at your... that is spelled wrong. Click on the link in the description, as I assume what they mean, or head over to www.d3go.com/cast and download Alien Blackout for the App Store or Google Play and Amazon App Store today. Woo! So, go there, do that.
Thank
and
you,
enjoy.
aliens.
If you like aliens or just spooky games, it's a good pickup.
For a long time, when I finally did see it, I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. But I heard of the xenomorph before Alien, right?
Sure.
So I thought I was looking for the wrong movie. I was looking for a
You're looking for Xenomorph?
I was looking for Xenomorph. And then they were like, you're talking about the alien and Alien? I was like, yes. I don't know. Like,
I can actually see that becoming like a bigger problem for future generations. Like as more kids are born, in the Alien. For the Alien franchise is still a thing, but
Yeah.
it's still a current popular thing.
it's more about the
But
Xenomorph. though.
at a certain point, it's going to stop making sequels in video games, and then whenever anybody talks about the Alien movie, who knows what the heck they're going to be talking about?
Yeah,
But,
and I mean,
we'll
the
see.
aliens in, non-alien labeled things as well.
Yeah.
So, I could definitely see how it could get confused.
But anyway, it's time to find out what's going on.
Dude,
With something
effects.
Torrian's been working on, not your broken leg, Genlock.
yeah. Did
yeah.
you guys watch it?
Yeah, it was freaking
What did you
awesome.
think?
So, yeah, real quick before we get into the other stuff we're going to talk about, Genlock has come out on Rooster Teeth first. The first 2 episodes are out. I believe the first one is available on YouTube as well.
Yeah, I'm 90% sure that's correct.
Yeah, and then the second episode is exclusive for Rooster Teeth first on roosterteeth.com. If you have not seen it yet, definitely give it a watch. It is a major, major production, and our favorite animator, Torrian, has been working on it for a while now.
Yeah, I didn't
along with-
animate on those episodes, though.
Well, you do all the big robot fighting stuff, sure.
I didn't animate. Wait, yes, I did.
So
I
parts? Which
animated on
parts?
episode 1.
okay.
Which
Wait,
everyone-
which part of episode 1?
I'm getting there.
okay.
I'm trying to
explain.
think.
Explain.
Fool, fool. There's a where when Yas and Chase saves the day or whatever.
Yeah. The first
Um,
time the Genlock
When
robot showed.
well, I didn't want to get too much detail in it, but yeah, when Yas shows up and she's
Right.
kind of, I did that stuff.
I see your computer. You do giant robot stuff.
Yeah, but so yes, I have been doing a lot of giant robot stuff. I came in smack dab in the middle when things started ramming up, like right after Eugen.
Right.
So the first 3 episodes, I really didn't have too much hand in. I touched up some stuff on the intro, The big in the intro, man. Intro's so sick.
Yeah,
I know.
intro's so
I
good.
like.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know we
yeah.
probably have some bias here, but it's like one of the coolest intros in anime I've seen in a while.
I think it was
pretty
really
dope.
good.
It's pretty sick. So it's their part when they all fall down and they're cool robots. I did some stuff on that. Touched up some stuff.
So
on the
basically,
intro
what
stuff.
you're saying is, anytime you're watching the series and you see like a really cool moment, it's Torrian.
I don't know, man.
It's all you, right?
These
It's all you.
animators are like ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's that's kind of really what I was seeking out by joining Genlock, to kind of really see other people's like talents and creativity and kind of try to like be inspired by that stuff. Like some of the stuff that's coming up like is ridiculous. It's pretty dope. Just to kind of like beeline here, my favorite character in the show so far is not the main character, the black man.
Chase, yeah.
It is actually the Colonel. I love her.
Monica
she's
Rial's
so,
character?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
so cool. I like it. She's like, speak a word of this and I'll kill you myself. And I was like, yo, okay, all right, like relax.
No, yeah. The animation team has grown immensely huge and immensely talented over the past few years, and we're very excited about what they've done. This show is leaps and bounds far like bigger and greater in terms of production than maybe anything Rooster Teeth has ever done. It's got such a huge team behind it, such an amazing look to it. So if you haven't seen it, please check it out. And because if this does well, hopefully Rooster Teeth does more stuff like it, and I'd love to see more like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
It's really cool. It's really cool. But you know, enough shameless plugging. Let's talk about Metroid, because Metroid Prime 4 was delayed, and Nintendo did something different, as Nintendo is want to do. They just came out and said, "Hey guys, Metroid Prime 4 sucks. So we're scrapping everything and starting over and giving it to Retro Studios."
That sounds-
who worked on Metroid Prime 1 through 3.
That sounds like way bigger than a delay.
Yeah,
we canceled this game.
It's a huge delay. Yeah, it's not coming out
that-
until like 2022 or something like that.
That kind of
I don't
happened
think they
with
announced a release
Final
date.
Fantasy 15,
Maybe not,
didn't
yeah.
it? There's another game that did something similar to that, where they were like, "Hey guys,
Oh, if any game that gets delayed
Oh,
long
no,
enough.
Final
it
Fantasy
was-
15 was a little
it's the
different.
7 remake."
Yes.
Yeah.
Final
They, they
Fantasy
were like,
15,
"We lost a
that's right.
fucking shit ton of it."
Final
Like,
Fantasy 15, they changed directors and they had to wait for Tetsuya to finish Kingdom Hearts 2.
Right.
And he was also doing
that game
some of
was
the
finished like 11 years ago.
I know.
Legitimately,
And
I'm pretty sure it is
he was
11
also
years old.
he was also putting he was also helping with 13, which needed the help. Like and
needed a lot
and
more help.
He
Yeah,
also
Final Fantasy 13 is one where they just kind of scrapped it, but that was after release.
he also
Right? No, I'm thinking
well,
of-
no,
I'm thinking
that
14.
game.
Yeah.
Thinking
So,
of the
14,
was the
14, that was one where it got pretty much close to that, to where they kind of scrapped it. They actually went on like a 2-year like hiatus, and then they brought it back to the wonderful game it is now.
Yeah, they turned that
so,
game
yeah.
from like a turd to a gem.
Yeah,
They did a crazy turnaround.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like Metroid Prime 4, if it doesn't have some sort of cool Amazon Prime integration, I'm going to be disappointed at this point. Like, that's like the main
I didn't
staple
even
for
think
me.
about
You
that.
can always
Like,
just
yo, that'd be
pre-order it on
sick.
Prime.
Yeah, if Samus Aran is just like an intergalactic Prime delivery service now,
She
like,
gets
and
into
it's
all these
like-
shenanigans
it's all
and
about,
stuff?
It's all about like package management and logistics and shit. Like, that's my game. Like
The
we're
bounty
there.
hunting.
What if that's
career
what-
just isn't paying what like
What
it
if
used
that's what
to?
they were
She's-
making? And that's
she's-
why Nintendo's like, no, hold on, you can't actually do this.
What if she's bounty hunting package thieves?
I do.
That'd
that's
be
good.
sick.
That's good.
pretty sick.
I
like
do-
that.
On brand.
I do
I'm on board
wonder.
with that.
I do wonder what that game was. Like, what was it about
Also,
it that made them
like-
be like, no, cancel all this?
And if you think about their threshold, because they canned probably a lot of money, and they're throwing this away. Yet, like, what was the one we all hate got out? Metroid.
Oh, the Federation Force thing?
No,
Other
the
M?
one where it's like
Other
the one
M?
that, Other M. Yeah,
Yes.
like
Yeah.
if
What?
Other M made it, it didn't get scrapped.
Other M was
like,
also
third
was
party.
mainly
Yeah, it
developed
was
by
Team
Team Ninja.
Yeah.
I love
So-
that game.
Whereas this one,
You would.
was
Not
it just
story
Nintendo?
wise. Like I didn't know what was going on.
Was Metroid Prime 4 originally just planned to be completely in house, I believe
can't,
so.
I can't remember who was developing it. Honestly,
I think it was just Nintendo.
I mean, I think good on them though. In general, though, like way to notice that you're making a bad product and like take the hit and not force it
Are
out.
they trying to go back to like the Metroidvania style of game, or are they going to try to do
that's
the
what
other
Metroid-
M style, or what are they
Metroid
gonna-
has always been like that. It's
No,
Metroid
what about
Prime
those
game.
ones
It's so
on the GameCube?
if it wasn't going
yeah,
to be
it's Metroid Primes.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
those are primes.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
still it's like a first-person 3D Metroidvania in a sense because you're still
It's
like
very-
backtracking with the more powerful weapons you have that
Yeah,
open up new
it's very
pathways and stuff like
different.
that. It's a Prime game, so it's expected to be in that same vein.
I-
It's not just going to be like
Most
Metroid
adventure games
Tennis,
are like that today,
you know?
though. That just sounds like par from the course, like going back and backtracking with more powerful moves and exploring new.
I mean, that's Metroid's influence on the games industry, though.
Just based on what we know, I don't think it's anything like too drastic. I think from what it looks like to me, it looks like maybe they decided to take on this game themselves because the last Metroid game, Metroid Other M, got a lot of negative press. People weren't
Well,
a fan of it, and they were worried that, okay, we want to make sure that this is of quality, and that because Nintendo was always somewhat reluctant to let third-party developers handle their main IPs, right? So they probably wanted to make sure that this was as good as it could possibly be, and then they started working on it and realized, oh shit, we've never made a Prime game before. We should
Well,
probably give it to the guys who did.
They've never made a game anything close to what is essentially like a first-person shooter adventure game. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think Nintendo's in-house has ever
Yeah.
done that shit. Like, they're
No?
Nintendo's like they can make some great games, but they are all kind of in the Mario Zelda realm. Like,
Yeah, they have
they're
their
open-world
fortes,
adventure-y
Well, do you
kind of,
think
like-
that's why they went to Team Ninja for other M? Like maybe they themselves classify the Metroid just in general as like maybe it's an action game. Let's give it to these action game developers.
Yeah, to an extent, probably, because Nintendo has very much always been about if we're making a game in a franchise, there should be a purpose behind it. Mario games aside, they tend to only make new games in an IP when there is like a reason for it. Miyamoto's famous for this. Like he doesn't want to make a new Star Fox game unless there's some new twist you can do with it. F-Zero is another good example. They're never going to make a new F-Zero game because what else can you add to F-Zero? And that's their
I don't
excuse for it.
understand
I mean,
that too. He's very
Sometimes
wrong.
it's not
So-
really about adding.
Sure, like
Tremendous amounts of
There's
stuff.
so much you can debate about that, but I'm just saying that that's what Nintendo's general outlook is for a lot of their IPs. So what they were probably doing with Metroid is thinking, well, these 2D handheld games are doing great. We don't really they've never made the 3D Metroid games themselves, so they're like, what is Metroid in 3D? Oh, what if it's an action game? Let's make it like a cool ninja action game. We can give it to Team Ninja. They're really good at that. And that is probably some
You know what I mean? It
to some
does
extent,
make sense.
yeah, what they
and, like,
were
honestly,
trying to do.
at that point in time, I think Team Ninja had nothing but like pretty solid games. Like if it would have been just like Metroid Ninja Gaiden, I don't think anyone would have
Yeah.
complained. It's just that the story was so fucking
Yeah.
It's not like Other M was completely
So-
trash.
Yeah, when
No,
I
it had
hear
cool
like, when I
mechanics, it's
kinda-
like
I
dope
was just gonna
shit,
say when
but,
I
like,
hear people
yeah.
talk about other M, I guess when I say I liked it, I'm automatically excluding the
there's
story.
also like I mean there are awesome animations and stuff in it. Like some of the ways you like do like because there were like the takedowns and stuff were like
Yeah.
sweet. You would like grab a guy by the neck and put your blaster on his face. Like it was dope.
I think if you've
But-
never played a Metroid game before, you'd probably think it's fine.
Yeah, but
I see.
they just kind of like that story. It's not even just a bad story. They just kind of like ruin her character and like a lot.
I agree
of
with
weird
that.
shit.
I expected her just from I've never really like directly played another Metroid game, but just from like pop culture and just lore behind her. I expected her to be just this kind of independent, like super, badass, like woman, like a badass,
Yeah,
like
or
an
Tomb Raider or
individual
something.
bounty
yeah,
hunter
very
kind of thing.
yeah.
But like in that game, I was like, I don't. This isn't
Right.
This seems like a Team
it's
Ninja.
so
one,
weird. And it's so weird.
But you've also been playing Kingdom Hearts 3, right?
yes.
How's that?
I played 2 hours. I played.
It
1
literally
hour
just
and
came out, right?
53 hours. 1 hour and 53 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say, I don't even know if it's been out for 53 hours as of recording this.
Yeah. I just went through the tutorial stuff, like all the stuff they put in the media so far. The the Hercules stuff is the tutorial stuff. So you pretty much you can't really spoil Hercules. this the part when the Titans when the Titans attack or whatever. That's
Oh wow!
Oh
Like
man,
Hercules.
I've never seen that movie.
Well,
Damn
sucks.
it, you ruined it.
Spoiled for all of you. The Titans attack. Anyway.
Oh damn.
So you go through that situation, and I was like, man, they're gonna do Hyrule again. We just seen this.
Hyrule.
Olympus
They're gonna do
or whatever it's
They're
called?
gonna do.
Oh no, it's the Titan Calamity Ganon.
They're
Here
gonna
he
do-
comes.
They're gonna do the Hercules.
They're gonna do
thing again.
Hercules again, and I'm like, oh man, I don't want to do this fucking training shit. Like I don't want to do this practice stuff. And I was like, oh right, they never went through the Hercules story at all, really. Which
It's
was
kinda fun
brilliant.
in Arena.
Like,
Yeah.
which was brilliant.
Yeah.
Someone at Square was like, man, what are we gonna bring? Disney's telling some bringing Hercules back. What the fuck are we gonna do? Like we did. Wait a minute. We never told that story.
No, you just show up and it's an arena.
That's great.
Yep. You fight Sephiroth in it for some reason.
So during that, they teach you mechanics about the game. They're like starting at square one. Like if you've never touched one of these Kingdom Hearts games,
Oh,
which I
that's good.
think is a great approach.
Yeah.
Do
Like,
they give you any sort of story recap?
They do, and it's not invasive, right? They're not trying to like, here's the whole story of Kingdom Hearts. And when it seemed like they were gonna do that, I was like, oh fuck, I don't know.
You don't got time for
I
that.
don't got. And they're like, here's what happened. Some cool cutscenes. All right, let's go.
Is it easy to understand?
It just picks right up. It literally just picks right up after Kingdom Hearts 2.
I've seen a lot of people talking about how they've never played the other Kingdom Hearts games and they just pick this up and they're going into it and they like start crying like in the first 5 minutes, even though they have no idea what's going on. It's that emotional.
That seems a bit much.
It is a bit much.
Well, what I'm
you cried,
saying
didn't you?
is that
no, because I don't know why in the
People-
first 5 minutes,
Okay.
nothing happens.
Your smile was telling me a different story.
Nothing happens. It just does the anime thing where it alludes to the story of the journey you're about to go on. That
I think it was the music. I think it's mainly the music.
they
that
released
people are,
this like that musical
emotional
intro with all the
Yeah.
stuff happening or whatever. They released this
Not everybody looks at pre-release stuff.
Anyway, it has a CG movie where it does recap all the adventures, but like in a cool CG way, and it's set to some music or whatever.
I thought you said Avengers for a second.
They don't.
Recap all those Avengers movies so
then,
you're ready for it when it shows up.
Like any RPG or just Kingdom Hearts or whatever, you pick like your class, right? You can be defensive, offensive, whatever. And what they do in place of like some type of symbol, it's like cool little cutscenes that happen in some of the version of the game when, and it's like it'll show you and Riku fighting in the very first game, and that's valor, and it'll show you giving a handshake to Kairi, and that's friendship, and that's like representative of what class you're gonna be. And after that, that's it. Like, all right, you want to go, you want to figure out what happened? Go look that shit up. We moving on.
It just
We're
gives you a
moving-
YouTube
yeah.
link. Like, here's a fucking YouTube.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
an hour long.
And like for real, there's like it's a spiral of like images throughout all the other games, and you're looking at these images like, oh man, what? Like most of us who follow Kingdom Hearts like kind of got hints like, ah, yeah, that was cool, yeah. But like, it's pretty much like, hey, look, there's just a bunch of shit that happened. If you want to know what happened, go look that shit up. And as soon as you pick your class, it starts the game. It does not spend that much time on it at all.
Go play Dream Drop 280 divided by 3 or whatever the heck those random.
It's a lot of
games.
fucking game, and I didn't play any of them. I played Chain of Memories on.
They're honestly, isn't like most of them aren't that bad and they're not that confusing. And then I think it is Dream Drop Distance is like just fucking awful and really over convolutes the story. Like it's not a horrible game by any means. It's just the story over convolutes like the entire franchise.
The only
whole
one I
mythos
played
was
Yeah.
just a tangled spaghetti mess.
The only one I played was Chain of Memories on the Game Boy Advance with the little cards.
yeah,
And then that was
that
it.
one gets a little complicated.
I've
too.
never played
Not
any
one or
of.
two?
No. I'm saying like
Just the sad
after
ones?
2.
The
I've never
additional
played
ones,
any
yeah.
of the additional ones
You say
besides
just the
that.
sad ones?
Just the sad ones.
Never played it. Never
side
played
ones.
Birth
But
by
yeah,
Sleep.
just the really sad
Never
ones.
played the Final Remix Chapter Prologue 3D Breakdance Special Extra. Like
Oh, that was
I
my
want to
favorite.
play that.
the names get ridiculous. They were
Yeah.
showing like a lot of the names, and I was
Recoded
like,
and-
"What is all these names?"
Yeah.
So, and then I played Little Mobile One on my phone because it's just a mobile game, and I don't. It's Kingdom Hearts, so I'm like, okay, whatever. But I didn't play that much of it. That's just like toilet entertainment. So
It's a good way to put it.
line entertainment.
They
you know.
got like it's so.
I mean, by toilet entertainment, do you mean it's something that you play while you're on the toilet, or something that you put in the toilet when you're done with it?
What? No. What? What kind of
it's,
question?
you play it while you're on the toilet.
Yeah,
is what
like
it
or
says,
just
yeah.
in a line or whatever.
Which means the bar for entertainment is pretty low.
like-
The fucking game is beautiful. It's ridiculous. I don't have the most impressive setup. I just have a regular PlayStation and like a regular just big screen TV, not like a 4K
Yeah,
TV
it's
or anything
gorgeous
like
still,
that.
yeah.
And it's still gorgeous. It
Yeah.
runs at 60 frames on my whack ass normal PlayStation. I say whack because it is showing some fatigue. It is. That menu is getting bogged down.
Yo, dude, getting to Netflix takes like a minute and a half now. It's fucking ridiculous. It's so bad. Like
It's
mine
just-
is the same way.
It is deteriorating quickly.
Yeah.
Like it's awful. So like I can't like have two things open at once. My PlayStation's out of there. But I'm like, I just don't like spending money on shit that I don't use frequently.
Mm-hmm.
So until that bitch like stops turning on, I am not gonna buy another one.
I'm with you on that.
I think
that's
I'm-
how I am too.
I think I'm gonna wait. In like I got games that I haven't played. Like I pretty much have a list. I'm like God of War, Red Dead Redemption, Kingdom Hearts. There's these games that I know I want to play that I'm just like, I'm gonna wait until probably Last of Us 2 comes out. I'm gonna get that PS4 Pro, and then I'm gonna go buck wild on that game library.
Yeah, I was
catch up
playing
on all
God of
these things
War,
in 4K.
and that was like that was really on my mind because I was
Yeah.
looking at the game and I was like, man, something about this game. I feel like I was missing fidelity wise.
Yeah, because I have the nice 4K TV, so like I can get in there. It's just
Yeah.
You mean just because you weren't playing on the Pro?
No, well, yeah, because when you play on the Pro, it like you get graphics updates, you get frame rate updates and whatever. And God of War on PlayStation, it is beautiful in its presentation, but you know how you have like a mid-tier computer,
yeah.
and your computer automatically adjusts your settings so you can
Yeah,
play
yeah.
this game at 60 frames per second, but it just
Yeah.
doesn't look, and you can feel it like, oh,
Yeah,
this game
yeah.
doesn't look the best.
No, like that texture looks a little too fuzzy.
That's how I feel about God of War.
Yeah. Especially when everybody's like, most beautiful game ever played, and you're sitting there, it's like,
Yes,
playing a
exactly.
different game.
And I'm like,
this,
but then you can see it too. You can see like some of the textures, they are like a little weak, and I'm like, that doesn't seem right for a AAA beautiful best game ever made or whatever.
Yeah.
I
That's
guess
because
I
I'm
wasn't
playing it wrong.
paying as close attention as you because I thought the game looked fantastic.
No, it does, but I feel like it looked better.
You know there's more. It's
Yeah.
like, it's like,
I never got that sense.
There's a
I
lot
don't
of
know.
what is it, anti-aliasing?
I wasn't looking
Yeah.
for it.
Like
though, I
it
guess.
is just it's almost non-existent. So all the edges are kind of choppy and stuff like that. Like it, just the things like I said, when you have that mid-tier computer that it automatically kills, like it doesn't soften your shadows. Some of those things doesn't have shadows. Like
Maybe, you know what it is? I bet it's because the other console I've been playing the most of lately is Switch, and Nintendo doesn't know what anti-aliasing even is.
You just at the bottom already.
So like my scale of measurement here, or whatever, is it's down here. Yours is like up here. You've seen the upper echelon.
But the game's
graphics
super
today.
beautiful. Like what they do is the game is like not overly saturated, but it's like it's color.
Wait, you're talking about Kingdom Hearts
Yes.
again? Okay.
Yeah.
Just
It's
clarifying.
Colors pop.
When Kratos
It's
meets Mickey
super
Mouse.
flashy. They've doubled down on the making this series as flashy as they possibly can. Like super flashy. Every little fucking thing you do, the camera is like, let's get this shit going. Get a close up on Sora. Oh, it's down. Oh, there's Goofy. Teacups. And you're like, how did they make teacups look so cool? Like, what is this?
I don't know what you just said or what teacups have to do with that.
Here's my question though: have the Avengers showed up?
Not yet. Why would they?
because
they're
they
Disney now.
own, Disney owns
Oh.
Marvel.
All right, let's
so-
check out the fan art of the week. We can bring that up.
Hey,
Holy shit! It's
Godzilla vs. Gamera. That's a throwback.
Oh, a throwback.
A classic. One of your first death battles you ever animated.
Yeah.
Torrian.
I don't know if the bolt was intentionally like screw tacky looking, but good job.
Maybe.
That's
Rockzilla
cool.
2000. That looks awesome.
Sick.
Yeah,
I really like
I really
that.
like the color style for that too. That's really awesome.
Nice.
You can always send us fan art of death battles of us or the characters, whatever you want to draw or paint or etch into stone.
We went to the same place at the same
using
time.
hashtag deathbattlecast. We love to check all that
I
stuff
want someone
out.
to submit a cave painting someday
Just a slab
Yeah.
of like. Just
I feel
red
like
rock.
in an actual cave, if possible. Don't
that
vandalize
was made
nature.
thousands of years ago.
no, you
the
can
first
make it
fan
today.
art.
Caves are oddly expensive canvases, I think now.
Probably. Maybe just like graffiti the inside of like a
Don't
sewer or something.
vandalize.
Oh, that's what you were going for.
A
Okay.
cave
Yeah,
or a
don't
sewer.
do that. That's probably
Don't
bad.
vandalize the sewer.
I mean,
Don't vandalize anything.
I
Right?
just feel like we have to say don't vandalize.
Oh, I
If
mean,
you own a cave,
Eh.
go for it.
Yeah, if it's your cave or your
if
sewer,
it's your sewer, yeah.
then it's not vandalizing. Yo.
Then you own a sewer.
Okay. Let's.
We're off
let's-
topic.
Yeah, it's time for the community death battle.
I really want to know. Can you own a sewer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you can own anything. Like, you just gotta have enough money, man.
Or just go plant your flag on it. Claim it.
That works too.
Go to a manhole.
I'm gonna go.
What's this community death
Community
battle?
death battle. Every week we throw a battle out there for you guys to comment on using hashtag DeathBattleCast. And this week's was Carmen Sandiego versus Waldo.
That's right.
Like
Rest
the
in peace,
Netflix
Waldo.
cartoon that just came out.
Like just whatever.
I don't think
Carmen
it's out yet,
Sandiego.
but it is coming
Carmen
out. Like,
Sandiego is out.
oh, it is?
I saw it,
Oh, cool.
on my little rotation thing.
Yeah, that's why I said because it,
on
Oh,
the wheel.
sure.
you're just
Yeah,
like a
that one.
Netflix piece.
Yeah.
So we've got some answers from you guys. The first one is for Team Waldo.
Oh, boy.
From, I don't actually have the name of the guy who said it, so I'm going to read it here. Riddick Tier Walter says, I have to say Waldo on this one, as he has stood in the center of several battlefields, including a samurai battle, and lived to get to the next one without it even getting blood on his shirt.
Well, you wouldn't know if it got on the red bits.
Yeah.
That's, well,
I
yeah.
like to think that the red bits have
Or
always been blood.
Yeah, I like that more too.
He's just been taking blood from the battles and making he's just wearing a white shirt, but he's been like just streaking blood across it. This is
Yeah,
how many
wouldn't
battles
that-
I've been in.
Wouldn't that be a fun fact? Yeah. Did you know that Waldo's shirt was white when he bought it,
Oh damn!
but has since added to it throughout
Well, I
his
think we
adventures?
actually have that samurai battle that we can bring up right now. Yeah. Hey guys, can you find Waldo?
He's right there. But besides that,
You just said he's right there.
yeah, I found him.
Right where?
You just look.
What
for
if this
the,
isn't?
you
What
just
if he's
look
on
for
the other
s-
page?
You just look for the striped shirt.
I mean, I found him, but
Yeah.
where? Where, Torian?
My
Right
vision
where?
sucks.
Okay,
He's
he
in the
got
top
it. He
right
found
corner.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Yeah,
found it.
I mean,
There.
you just go to the corners
Oh,
first.
he's not in the center of this one though. He's trying to play it safe on the sidelines.
Yeah, though there's apparently different versions of each
Also-
book. There's another one where he is actually in the center of the battle. He's by that tree that's kind
I would
of close to him.
say
Oh, okay.
that this is kind of a bullshit samurai battle. They aren't battling too hard, and no one has any blood, and there's sumo wrestlers in the center. Like, they're really not taking
Yeah,
this
what's the
like
sumo
super,
wrestlers for?
super serious. Although down the bottom left, they are firing muskets. So
At who though?
at the blue guys
men.
that are running,
I think
Oh,
this is
I
a
see, I
legitimate
see.
battle, but it's just kind of like
They
it's
could all
been going
be-
on for a while, so some crazy shit has happened.
For all you know, they're bleeding on the side of their body that they're laying on top
Who
of.
is this group at the
Every single one of them.
The top left, this group of blue. Who are they attacking? They're just kind of
They're
piled
fighting
up.
a tree.
They're just kind of piled up
I
there.
can't tell. Or maybe they're standing
yeah, they
their ground.
really are just kind of. a
They're just
glob
circle
up
jerking.
there. Well,
Anyway.
let's go to Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah, for Carmen Sandiego, we have an answer from Steffi Sub. And Steffi says Carmen Sandiego has her chrono skimmer to time travel.
I don't know. Oh, okay.
Is a
Now I know what that
trained
is.
martial artist, flies with a jetpack, has a spaceship, is a master thief, and was formerly the top gumshoe at Acme. She can steal anything, including languages, and Waldo will suffer a vile defeat.
Couldn't agree
I like
more.
that one.
Carmen Sandiego wins.
I mean, I'm gonna say Waldo probably has some kind of time travel thing as well because he shows up all over the place.
Okay,
Well,
so
but-
they're just gonna fight each other through time, and then they're gonna get anywhere, and she's just gonna like what melt his face with her jetpack, like.
Yeah, not only that, but also I would argue that Waldo's probably not actually traveling through time because I would argue that it's very possible that every single one of these settings is actually a movie set. There's even a book that I think kind of alludes to that, where it's like Waldo through the movies or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
There's one
Waldo
where he
in
is in
Hollywood or
movie
something like that?
sets. That's the
But-
theme of the Waldo book.
Is there a
He's
time
saying
travel
it's
theme?
possible they're all.
Probably, I don't know.
But he's never
So,
he's never
okay.
doing anything though.
Paint me a picture, guys. Waldo is hiding, and Carmen Sandiego has to go find him and kill him. What happens?
She finds him and kill him.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
He just looks over at a group and is like, I'm Carmen Sandiego. I'm fucking badass. There
to
he
be
is.
fair, if regular people like us can find him, why couldn't
that's fair.
she? Why couldn't she find
All
him?
you need is a wide angle.
And
That's
like
fair.
you can say they find Carmen Sandiego. Yes, they do because she leaves clues and maybe she wants to be found. She's never caught.
That's true.
She always gets away
Yes,
Okay.
always.
or escapes later.
Yeah,
Waldo
because she
doesn't-
has shit like fucking jetpacks. Like she's definitely got this.
Now
Like
that I
once
think
again,
about this.
jetpack. Just walk.
doesn't do
Jetpack
anything.
his face.
Yeah, he's just
not-
he's some guy. He's someone.
Like he's not
Who's
even good
everywhere.
at. He's not even good at hiding
Carmen Sandiego has like a slew of Batman-esque gadgets.
and abilities.
Yeah.
But Waldo is everywhere.
He's just standing there.
No, he's in one
waiting
place.
for someone to kill
Yeah.
him.
He's in one place and he has oddly good camouflage for the places he chooses, but still, besides that, like, nah, he's.
it's
like
not
there's
even good
nothing.
camouflage. It's just whoever's taking this picture doesn't get close enough. If
Yeah.
you got
Well,
closer,
yeah.
I would say he doesn't have good
stick out.
camouflage, and yet he's able to find the places in every scenario where he would be best hidden.
But he's not.
Okay, that's fair.
The whole thing is him wanting to be found in plain sight.
How do you know that he wants to be found?
Because he's just standing there. He's not doing nothing.
But it's a picture. You don't
try-
know.
He could try a little harder.
in any picture in that you was like, where's Waldo? Like, shit's happening. He's not doing anything. He's not
He
participating.
is staring directly at us.
in that picture, if he truly did not want to be found, he would just hide completely behind one of those trees.
Yeah, seriously. Maybe
Like-
Waldo's like a front for people who are doing crime nearby, but everybody's focused on trying to find Waldo that they don't see the crime.
That could be it, because like you can find some weird shit in those
Yeah.
Waldo books that are happening
doubt.
kind of just like off to the side.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know.
That gotta
Okay.
be so fun for those illustrators, like just to be drawing like little things over here. I don't
Like
know.
what?
I don't know. Just like whatever they want.
Well, because
Like,
there's always some weird little things going on, like people are jumping dogs with rollerblades and
Yeah.
shit. Like, you know, there's just always like weird little things. Like this guy's getting tripped over there. These kids are pulling a prank. Like,
yeah.
There's like a wizard with an absurdly long beard that people are climbing up. I don't know. I
Yeah,
just made
yeah.
that one up.
there's
All
just
sorts
a
of crazy
wizard
shit.
in modern New York for some reason. Well, I guess if you're downtown, you probably see a wizard. But
All right. Well, you can always use hashtag DeathBattleCast. Or sorry, you can always go to our Twitter to vote for who wins in these community death battles. And let's go ahead and see who you guys decided should win this.
Let's not be surprised.
Yeah, it's
okay, well,
Carmen
that's a
Sandiego.
little bit closer than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, that's right. His name is Wally outside of everywhere but the U.S.
I don't
basically.
understand this fight.
It's nobody does.
Okay.
That's the whole point. There's
Like he
secrets.
literally won't do anything like by choice. Like he's
I don't
just like-
know.
he's just like, find me.
You don't know. Clearly, 39% of people who voted thought that he might.
Okay.
Because he's just really good at surviving or something. I don't know. Whatever. So next week's community death battle, which you can
boy.
use hashtag DeathBattleCast to let us know who should win, is going to be, in honor of Genlock, a giant robot fight.
Ooh.
Gypsy Danger from
Ooh.
Pacific Rim versus the Ava. Ava
Okay.
01 from Evangelion.
What?
Yes.
That doesn't seem fair.
what size are these things?
They
in
are about
comparison?
the same height, I
Okay.
believe,
Yes.
right?
Cool.
Yes.
Okay, that
Are
makes
they
it
really?
interesting.
Gypsy
Well,
Danger is way taller than I thought it was.
Gypsy-
Yeah, Gypsy Danger is
because I was actually looking.
enormous.
I was like, oh, is he really going to be this size? Maybe Mechagodzilla
What's
would be a
his-
better match for him. He's like way taller than
What's his
Mechagodzilla.
name? The director of the first one, Guillermo.
Guillermo del Toro.
He alludes to Evangelion references in the art book.
Yes, there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of
There's a lot of
Ava
inspiration,
inspiration.
So
from
Yeah.
everything.
So Gypsy Danger versus Ava 01. Let us know who you think should win using hashtag DeathBattleCast. We will have a poll on the Screw Attack Twitter in later on in the week, and we will find out who should win next time on Death Battle Cast.
quick question: which one? Because it got an upgrade in the second movie. So just use
Oh,
the
yeah,
most
the one
recent.
from the second, I guess.
Yeah,
most
just the
recent.
most
Okay.
recent, the most
Yeah,
upgraded
okay.
version of the Ava.
Makes sense.
No, I'm talking
Well,
about
yeah,
Gypsy.
Gypsy Danger.
Or sorry,
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
gypsy. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and same thing for Ava. Like they get some upgrades halfway through the show. If
Okay.
I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
Oh, I thought those are different ones.
No, I think they get upgrades.
The purple one does. I don't.
They
remember
never
if the
change.
purple one
If
does.
so, it's maybe they rebuild part of it because
Okay.
it gets destroyed.
Oh,
like,
it reveals
partially.
the new powers and stuff like that after it's like.
Bonded
spoilers.
Shinji.
I
I don't
thought
wanna,
the
like,
kids.
go
I thought
crazy
the
into
kids
that,
had
but-
their own. Like it was like different ones.
There were
They
different
all
Avas,
have,
yes.
yeah, different.
Okay.
Avas,
So
yeah.
which one?
The Shinji's.
O1.
The
Okay, okay.
Shinji's,
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, which actually brings up a good point. Which pilots for Gypsy Danger? I guess the original movies.
Well,
the ones that probably
the ones that
modern
are
ones.
left because
Yeah.
one of them died. Spoilers.
The pilots, I don't think, make a huge difference
Yeah.
in Gypsy Danger. You just
Yeah,
assume
probably not.
Yeah.
any fucking pilot they're gonna put in there is gonna be peak fucking whatever
Yeah.
cognitive
Yeah.
levels.
And assume that you've managed to force Shinji into the Ava unit finally.
Yeah, and he's doing okay for
All right,
once.
we'll cover that next episode. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Death Battle Cast. We will see you next week.